Hi guys, Adam here as per usual. How are we all doing? I hope we well. I'm doing not too bad. Lots of wedding planning and stuff like that. Very busy as per usual. With wedding planning and weddings being on my mind, it's time to meet the ladies. Now I hope none of you thought I was talking about the lovely wife-to-be or anything like that, because that's absolutely not correct. The ladies in my life are these beautiful guitars here around me. So let's have a quick look at kind of the guitars I have at the moment. First up is the Suhr S4. I've done plenty of kind of videos and discussion on this guitar in the past, so I'm not going to go over it in too much detail here. DiMarzio Andy Timmins in the bridge, Fender lace sensor silver in the middle and lace sensor blue in the neck. It's been rewired, fully gutted and rewired to be a lot more like a classic Strat than kind of the modern switch and stuff that Suhr had in place originally. And that's pretty much, that's pretty much it. You guys know this guitar. I love this guitar, even if it doesn't get as much play time nowadays. Real super high quality guitar. Absolutely love the Suhr S4. You guys have seen me play it in lots and lots of videos, and I'm going to try and feature it more often as well because it's just gorgeous. So it's a great all-round kind of lead instrument. It's kind of, I'm going for those hot stratty kind of tones, but not totally modern. Maple board as well, so nice and snappy and punchy. Really love it. Next up is the newest one to the collection, the Ibanez SV420. So I'm going to show you the other Ibanez similar guitar from the same series that I have very soon as well. This is the newest guitar. I got this about 4 or 5 months ago, something like that, imported from America. I've wanted one ever since I've had the 470 for, I think it was nearly 2 years ago I got the SV470. I've wanted something very similar. So the SV420 is definitely my sort of like classic rock sounding guitar. By classic I mean 80s. You guys know I'm not like an early 70s rock fan. So I've got the pickups that are in there, the original Ibanez pickups, whatever they are. I found no need to kind of change them. They're awesome. I believe this model was 1995, I think this one is, or 96. I've got the pickups wound sort of quite low into the body, so quite away from the strings, just to kind of reduce the output a little bit. Makes it very kind of snappy, and you really hear kind of the sound of the wood in the tone, and I absolutely love that sound. So yeah, really great guitar. I do use it for sort of heavy stuff and some of the stuff on the album, etc. You'll see this guitar a lot more often. When I show you the 470, which I'll do next, that's kind of a bit harsher, a bit more aggressive, a bit more modern sound, and this is just sort of restrained just a little. The thing I really love about these SV models is the Viper neck profile. Viper neck profile is the best neck profile for my hand shape, my playing style that I have ever come across, and that includes the Suhr. The Viper neck profile just fits, and if I ever get a custom guitar or something like that in the future, I'm going to be modelling it very heavily on the Viper neck profile, I think. Next up is the SV470. So these are all not long been restrung. That's why you have the bit of the flappy strings on top, which I know you guys absolutely hate. I do it just to wind you up. This one is much more similarly coloured to my beard. This is the guitar when I did the TV auditions for Sky Arts Guitar Star last year. The guitar just feels and plays a little differently to the SV420. So this doesn't have a cap on the front or anything like that, but it has got the 3 pickups instead and the 5-way selection, 5-way switching. Totally rewired this one as well to have it a little bit sort of more modern sounding, a little bit hotter, a little bit kind of more aggressive. I have the Mick Briley pickups in here, and my good friend Pat David of Pat David Music, you guys know Pat, he sent them over to me to try out about, must have been getting on for about a year ago. Sent them over for me to try out, and I think it was last summer. We sent them over for me to try out, put them in the guitar, and I was like, Pat, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to buy them off you. You just can't have them back. So they're Briley A2 Hot pickups. Absolutely love them. They're very kind of like modern sounding, but not over the top in terms of sort of gain and things like that. This is my go-to main kind of rhythm metal guitar. It's what I was using a lot in the band, and what I tracked all of the rhythm parts for Sky Painter, 90% of the rhythm parts for Sky Painter on this bad boy. Absolutely love it. This, you guys have seen this briefly. I got this one about a year ago. It's the PRS SE Soap Bar Maple 2. Kind of nice flame maple sort of veneer on the front there. These pickups, I've done a little video about this guitar before. These pickups are great. They sound more like underwound humbuckers than overwound single coils, if that makes sense. They're really meaty, really beefy, really singing, sustaining, and they don't have that much noise inherent with them. Kind of go in and out of phases playing this guitar. I really like it when I do play it. Again, the neck's got really nice. The actual fretboard feels really flat. It's really easy to play on. I've almost sold it a few times and then kind of taken it off sale and stuff like that, because although I might not play it all of the time, it's really useful for those when I want this sound. None of the other guitars can do it, so it's really useful for that. It is in a few places on the Sky Painter record too. Last but not least, something you guys haven't seen that much of just yet because I've been honing my skills on it. This is an Ibanez 7-string. Oh, I can never remember the model number of this one. It's one of the lower end ones. It's an Ibanez Geo. I think it's a 7221, RG7221, something like that. Bought it off a good friend of mine, Grant. Grant, if you're watching, thank you, mate. Love it. I've been practicing really hard on the 7-string, trying to really incorporate the 7-string for stuff other than just open, which, let's be honest, does sound awesome, but it's trying to make constructive and clever use of the 7-string as well. So I'm really enjoying it. If I'm going to use this as kind of a main 7-string, so I'm toying with the idea in the near future of buying a bit more of an upmarket kind of mid-tier 7-string. As I get more serious about it, I'm really loving what I can get done on the 7-string. Some of the music for the next album I've been writing using the 7-string as well. So I'm either going to put some really good pickups in this, I'm thinking sort of like 7-string Crunch Labs, something like that, or possibly look at other 7-string guitars, Ibanez or other brands. So if you guys have any, because I've never really been a 7-string kind of person. I've always liked 6, so it's only about 6 months ago or so that I've really started playing and getting into 7-strings. So I'm kind of out of the loop with brands and what's hot and what's not. So any of you guys got any recommendations for mid-priced, sensibly priced 7-strings? I don't mind buying used around about the 500 quid mark, something like that. I may very well be tempted in the near future, so please post your comments down below and let me know what kind of 7-strings I should be looking out for. And that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. A very quick overview of some of these guitars. You will see them all in videos sort of in the near future, the mid future, the distant future. You'll see all of these guitars and any others that I have throughout the course of the videos throughout the year. Do also have a guitar that I turned into a fretless that I've shown you guys before, an acoustic guitar and a bass guitar as well, but I didn't want to clutter up the video with that nonsense. Just wanted to show you the hot main guitars. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Please post your suggestions below for 7-strings. Definitely looking at getting another of those. And until next time, guys, have a great weekend. Take it easy.